I see all these buildings because they are tall and large and declare themselves well. But I have never once stepped inside any of them. I don't go out at all, but stay in perpetual. For a better understanding of my life, you may buy a miniature Holler Theatre in card form from Gerald and Sons, the stationer, 1, 11 London Street, which can be assembled at home. It is a beautiful toy, and with it you may mount your own in-house performances. Price, 6d, but I live in the actual building. There is a sign outside the theatre, the real theatre, that stays there day and night. No matter what play we are playing, still this sign stays the same. Even when the theatre is dark, it remains. The sign says, "The Holler Theatre, home of the child who may never leave." Just next to the sign is a large plate glass window, and through the window can be seen a little room where the child who may never leave sits and is observed. It is in this room that I have often performed my one-person dumb shows for the people of Norwich. I get into costume and act out all the parts. The people of Norwich come and watch me, and on a good day I may raise a crowd of 50 or more. Here have I been the mangy ghost dog of Norfolk mythology, Black Shuck, who roams the desolate coastline and the graveyards filled with Norfolk dead. Indeed, the sight of the hound is a warning of imminent death. As Shuck I growl and howl, without making a sound, at the people. Or else I am Boudica, queen of the Iceni tribe, holding in my hand the head of a Roman soldier, got from the props room. Or else, more quietly yet, I am Julian of Norwich, who was a woman who lived not 10 minutes' walk from here, long ago, back in the 14th century, and was an anchorite, voluntarily walled up inside the church of St. Julian on St. Julian's Alley in the district of Richmond-on-the-Hill. She was the first woman to write a book in English, the very first. We are both writers, Julian and I. I always keep a notebook and pencil about me. She had visions, she did, and I act them out for Norwich, Norfolk. I have visions, too, of a kind, when I let my imagination go as wild as Black Shuck. I have stories and tales for every day of the week. But most of all, I am the discoverer of terrible secrets. I am Norwich's detective, and I have uncovered something dark and wicked, which I shall come to by and by, and for which afterward I may be blessed or cursed. When I am done with my performance, I draw the curtains, so that Norwich may know I am no longer available and that the spectacle is done with, and then it may seem to them that I have died, or that perhaps I was never truly there. Sometimes, fairly often, when I am not at my post, a doll of me, the hard face made by the theatre's puppet mistress, Mrs. Stead, the cloth body by the wardrobe mistress, Aunt Nora, sits there in my place. When the doll of me needs to be replaced, if I have outgrown it or it has been accidentally damaged, its material is always taken apart and used elsewhere. Nothing does go to waste in this theatre, and all must be useful. On occasions I pretend to be the doll, and sometimes the doll and I sit together and we are twins. I make the doll move more than me just to confuse. It must seem to Norwich that I don't really exist at all, that I am only a person-sized puppet or doll. And perhaps I am. I think that sometimes. Father says it's good they are not certain. It is an excellent device. I am Edith Holler. I am 12 years old. I am famous. The year is 1901. The month is March, by which you'll understand that the Christmas decorations have long been put